I heard you're cutting off your locks.
Wow, how'd you get that information? A religion, and all religions are tools to kind of get you to, I guess, see life or experience a spiritual awakening. I've had a best friend that passed away.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, this is not like my normal setting, which is usually in the car.
We have a professional setup now, okay? We got the A7 IV, the DJI mics, we got the light in the background.
I usually have my headphone microphone, which works pretty good. But anyway, we have actual microphones because today I'm going to be interviewing my special guest, which...
Hello everybody, my name is Jordan, and I'm the special guest today.
You know what's funny is that I actually would say in I think my last two videos, I've been wanting to put you on there just really quick just to see how
people react?
No, to see how you would react.
Oh.
But also I'm still not comfortable filming with you here.
Yeah.
That's why I film in the car.
Oh.
But anyway, it is currently
late at night.
1:50 in the morning.
AM.
And can you tell them why?
The grind don't stop. That's why.
No.
We grind 24 hours on the clock.
Because we have toddlers, and they literally just went to sleep an hour ago. So.
Well, you got to introduce me as your man. You know what I mean? You can't just say this is my special guest and then say we got toddlers.
People know who you are, babe.
How do they know who I am?
My 5 followers know who you are.
Okay, cool. What's up, 5 followers? Okay,
so it's pretty much going to be an interview about him, just fully by him.
Let me get my interview posture on.
And yeah, I feel like people would want to know because I talk about you all the time. You know, I even have a video about when we first got together.
Wow. How did we first get together?
No, I have a video of
the actual one we was talking way back then?
When I was pregnant with Akila.
Oh wow.
And stuff. I was already talking about you.
Wow.
To the camera? Obviously,
you have a video of it? Mm-hmm. Oh damn, that's special. Say that.
No, you can't watch it.
I actually have a video too that I'll post one of these days.
Okay. So we're gonna start with question number 1, and they're baby questions.
Okay.
And then they get a little bit more
level 1, level 2, level 3, all the way to level 15.
And then you can't be too you gotta answer them kind of
All right. Rapid fire.
Question number 1.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite snack?
You. Okay, for real though, I don't have a favorite snack, but if I did, it'd probably be Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Some type of chips.
Probably Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its is probably my number 1 or number 2. I like muffins and cereal, really. I eat cereal at midnight, morning.
Okay.
Even though I don't eat cereal a lot, cereal's still up there. Cereal's good any time of the day.
Okay.
So Cheez-Its or cereal, those 2.
Okay. How was your day today?
My day was actually pretty good. I was actually in a good mood today. I was trying to keep things positive. So we're here right now. We're recording. Mm-hmm. We're getting our YouTubes underway, and life is good.
What's one thing you would have done differently today?
If I'd have done something differently today, I would probably have planned my YouTube video that I shot earlier a little bit better.
But you did film
a little
one?
more structure. Yeah, I filmed one.
Okay.
A little bit more structure to it.
How do you feel about your birthday coming up, and how old are you turning?
I'm an old nigga. I feel good. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen myself being in this point in life, in this moment, turning 28, earlier. When I was 21, 22, 23, I could envision me being who I am today at 28. saying that I kind of built myself to be who I am today, and I'm proud of myself.
You're proud. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. That leads to my next question. I heard you're cutting off your locks.
Wow, how'd you get that information?
Secret, top secret person told me.
G14 classified, huh?
So how, like, why are you doing that?
Let me show my hair then, so everybody can see my hair, because my hair is beautiful.
Are we talking loud enough?
Yeah, we're talking loud enough.
Okay.
So this is my hair, right? Luxurious, as Cat Williams would say. And it's been a long journey. And
How long has it taken?
It'll be 8 years exactly on my birthday.
Damn.
And they're longer than this.
8 years?
8 years.
Damn.
They would actually be down to like right here if I didn't trim them already. I trimmed them one good time.
Yeah.
Let me stand up so the camera can see. This is how my hair is down to like my chest right now, right? And it would probably be down to like probably towards my waist actually.
But when it's
if
on
I never
your
trimmed
back,
it. Yeah.
when it's on your back, it looks a lot
Yeah,
longer.
it is longer because my bottom hairs. So you can kind of see.
Yeah, it's like
down there. It'll probably be like to my butt down here or something. But yeah, I think that it's time to just cut it off. And I'm not gonna go bald or nothing, or go short. Like I'm gonna cut keep like, you know what I mean, some of it, but I'm gonna just keep it curly. I don't want to keep the lock itself. And yeah, I decided to grow my hair out when I was 20. I'll be 28. I cut it almost all the way off. I think I went to a 2 all the way around. I'm gonna cut it because I think it's just time for me to shed my old self one more time. And I'm more than likely gonna start growing my locks back out. I might keep an afro or something.
for a minute.
Yeah, maybe I'll post a picture up of my afro so everybody can see. Because your boy just had beautiful hair his whole life.
So you feel like you've had a positive experience with your locks? Like you like the locks?
I love my locks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad ending, or like I don't feel like it's an ending in general.
It's just
I just feel
start.
like it's it's just a
new start or something.
yeah, a new start, exactly. Like these locks have got me to this point. And it's crazy because I think that until you grow your locks, you understand that like there's an aura energy that changes you, because it kept me out of places I wasn't supposed to be. And that's another story, but
Like it went zzz.
like it literally goes like.
All right. Okay. So next question. You worked in corporate America since you were roughly about 16. What are your thoughts about working a 9 to 5?
One
right
of my
now?
thoughts about working 9 to 5 is enslavement. Enslavement.
Okay. Next question. What's your biggest strength?
Oh, damn. My biggest strength. Oh, damn. That's a tough one. My biggest strength. Like, the only thing I can think of really is, like, my connection with God. Like, my connection with God is who I am. And I think once you meet me, like, you understand, like, yeah, I mean, there's always underlying reasons to things I do. The reason why I do things, you know what I mean? And I think, like, my ability to manifest or, like use the energy that God gives me to do things in life that I personally feel like I wouldn't be able to do without.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can I tell you what I think it is?
What is it?
What was that?
That's my shorts.
I think your biggest strength is that you're good at everything.
Damn, I appreciate that. She said you're good at everything.
You're good at everything.
Thank you. That's a compliment. Love you. Give me a kiss.
How is fatherhood to 3 girls, and do you wish you had a boy?
how is fatherhood to 3 girls is actually amazing. How I feel about it is that we've had this conversation before, but for the people that don't know, my hero that I look up to is Malcolm X, and he had all girls. He had 5 girls, and then
That's nuts.
yeah, no, and then not until Kobe passed away did I realize like how great he was as a father, and he had all girls. So I just think that like men who have all girls, there's a higher calling to you.
Like you're the chosen one.
Like yeah, I don't say I'm the chosen one, but I'm the chosen one.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it.
And do you wish you had a boy?
No, I'm not gonna say that because like if we have a boy, yes, that'd be great. But if we have none but girls, that's great as well because like people don't know for our first 2, we're gonna have a 3rd baby this month in August, and for the
They
first
know.
for the first 2 girls, we didn't do a gender reveal.
Yeah.
We didn't know until this. Yeah, Jasara will be the first baby that we know. I don't know if you gave the name out or not, but it's Jasara.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
We're gonna have to bleep that
Bleep
out.
that out. But Jasara will be the first girl that we actually did her gender reveal. So,
Yeah.
and because we didn't want to wait this one, we waited two of them, the first
Yeah.
2. It was tough.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. It was because I wanted a boy.
Yeah. Well, we was
Well, I was
hoping
hoping
for
for
a boy, but yeah, we got a girl. So, and there's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah.
I feel like
we wanted to know really
I feel
bad.
like I've already accepted the fact that we was gonna have 3 girls. You know what I mean?
You
so-
did. I didn't. I
Yeah,
really
I did.
didn't think the 3rd one would be a girl.
Well, I thought Kaylani would have been a boy, if anything, honestly. I was
Yeah,
like
I
sure
did
like
think
she was a
that
boy,
too.
but
That's crazy. Anyway, next question.
it's amazing to be a girl dad to all girls. Seriously. And all the girl dads out there know what I'm talking about.
Well, I was telling him that like a lot of people have came up to me and told me like they wish they had all girls, and like I don't know if they're trying to just make me feel better about the situation, but I think that like you said, actually having all girls is like, I don't know, there's some sort of like blessing or something to that.
I agree.
I don't know. That's
It
weird.
is. All my girl dads, throw up your X emoji.
Okay. How open are you with the people in your life when you're struggling?
Oh, damn, that's a pretty good one. I never thought about that. How open am I? I'm open with you.
Do you feel like you're open with me?
I'm open with you. I got more open to like talking to like my brother and a couple of my friends. But like obviously we're still not open like that. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why it's like such a guy thing to like we've had I've had a best friend that passed away, so I think that brought my relationship with my brother,
Closer?
yeah, and Alllll closer. So I think like we're a lot more open to each other and we'll talk to each other. Yeah, I mean, like
About
it
how you
might,
feel?
yeah, about how we feel. It might take a little while for us to like open up to each other, because you know, what I mean, we'd be hopping on the computer and stuff, and like,
Are your eyes burning?
yeah, my eyes are starting. It's
I'm
because
tired too, honestly. I'm not
yeah,
gonna lie.
it's late, and I put that lotion on my face, that scented lotion, and I didn't know that this shit was gonna kind of make my eyes burn. But I would say that we've been a lot more open, but obviously, like, what I tell you is different from what I tell anybody else. You know what I mean? And I think that, like, I'm, at least if I can be open with you, and it may not be right away with you either. You know what I mean? Something might be bothering me, then we'll talk about it. And, but I am open with you. You're like the only person that I'm like
I don't feel like you are.
open with you. Okay, I may not be like 100% open, but like, it's because I'm still learning to communicate like that.
Like sometimes I think that you don't know what you're actually feeling, but I can like see what you're feeling.
And you can, and you call me out on a lot of things, and you can see a lot of things. And sometimes I'd be in denial, and I'll be like, but I'll be like taking a shower or something. The next day I'm like, you know what? You're right. I am feeling some type of way, or there is something wrong, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, or that made you like
Feel that type of way, or
sad or
whatever.
something.
Yeah.
For some reason, like sad emotions, you don't like to show that.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
true.
like to feel like sad.
I accept it, but it's like I process it
This
differently.
one is kind of for like people to know.
Okay.
So we had a baby at 3 months after we started dating.
No.
I mean, we got pregnant. We got
Okay,
pregnant at
okay.
3 months.
Oh, so we ain't have a baby. We had, okay, yeah.
What would you tell someone that's looking at it from the outside in?
Mm-hmm.
Do you recommend it? Do you not recommend it?
This is a good story. Get your popcorn.
Amen.
Long story short, we were coworkers, and there's one time we had a conversation at work, and I knew she was the one for me, right? And then I'd always talk about her to like my friend and select few people. And okay, yeah, we had a baby early into our relationship, but I just felt it was like a careless move. And I think once you know you should be with somebody, that I was already full-fledged in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Well-
never planned it. You know what I mean?
No, we didn't plan it, but I feel like we both weren't being careful.
Yeah.
And I feel like we both knew what we were doing.
Yeah. I think it was more of a subconscious thing. You know what I mean? If it happens, it
Yeah.
kind of happens. But I think more than anything else that like we were, or at least I was like, I don't know. I was just like, if it happens, then like, you know what I mean? I'm ready to be a father and the man of the relationship, and we're going to figure it out and get moving, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And then what would my advice be to somebody else is,
Do you recommend it or do you not recommend it?
I wouldn't recommend anybody to have a baby fast, honestly. Only because if your relationship doesn't work out, I can't imagine us not being together and having just one baby, let
That would be
alone
tough,
multiple
yeah.
babies. Like that's tough. For people that are in relationships outside of their kids' parent, I think that's, unless if you can work it out, I think it's more than likely going to be a toxic relationship. You got to introduce another man or woman into that kid's life. How do you balance all that out? How do you
Yeah.
go from seeing each other? You know what I mean? So unless if you know this person is the one for you and you're willing to
And
make sacrifices and a change and grow that relationship, because I think the biggest misconception now is, or the biggest thing that people are trying to find is a real relationship, but are people really real with themselves? You know what I mean? Like you got to be like even now I'm always learning more things about myself when it comes to kids and with you.
Yeah.
I have to be more vulnerable and more vulnerable, and I think that kind of goes back to the whole girl dad thing. Why we have girls in our life, our lives, so we can be, or at least for me as a guy, be more vulnerable and be more communicative. How do you say that? Communicative, and being more aware of my emotions. Like you said, I could be sad, but I'm not processing it correctly. You know what I mean? So
it turns into like frustration or something.
yeah, it turns to whatever, frustration, me just playing video games or something, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, ultimately, no, do not rush to have babies. Make sure it's the one that you genuinely want to be with.
But we also, like you said, we knew each other far longer than
Yeah.
just
We knew
3
each other for
months.
years before we had a baby with each other.
Yeah.
It's just when we got in a relationship, we moved fast.
Yeah.
But it's because I knew, trust me, I knew that we were supposed to be together. That we're meant for each other.
So I was gonna say that even though like we do argue and stuff, because everybody argues, but even though when we do argue and we have our bad moments as parents and we argue in front of the kids or whatever the case is, I still like, I don't know if you can, if you feel the same way, but I still see something in the girls that like I never had, being their age. As
Okay.
far as like our
Family?
stable relationship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Because I feel like there's times where you'll tell me something like, she doesn't understand. You have to like talk to A or K, and you gotta like explain why it's a no, why it's a yes, why you can't do this,
Well,
why you can't
I
do
think
that.
because a lot of times like nobody did that for me.
Yeah.
When I was little.
Yeah, it's always like,
Honestly.
no, don't do that, and that's that.
Yeah, and I would
Not
be
like-
crying because
Your feelings get hurt.
no, just because like I wasn't understood.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Your feelings get hurt because you kind
Yeah.
of need an explanation. Like, no, because you couldn't get hurt. You might cut yourself, or
Yeah.
you could do it. Go ahead and get a snack. It's okay. As long as you eat your food, you could get a snack. Stuff like that. It's simple. You know
But
what
I
mean?
feel like with
And-
my parents, like I think that they kind of knew that they weren't meant to be, and so like every time that they would argue, it was like a feeling, like a heavy feeling. And I don't see that in the girls. I think that they're
Yeah.
like,
I think the girls are like very, like our love circle for our family is all of us, and like Kaylani might be feeling some, or Kay might be feeling some type of way, A might be feeling some type of way, you might be feeling some type of way, but it's almost like if you're feeling bad, A will come up to you and give you a hug or something.
it's always somebody.
Yeah, like we all look out for each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like if
so
I'm in a
funny.
bad mood, you'll be like, whatever, you might like let me cool off or something, and then like you'll just like say something to me to kind of like just something regular, and depending on my reaction, it might be good, it might be bad, I don't know, and then like we'll just kind of go from there. But then like the girls will come up to me and like
I just think
be
it's
all
funny
around
when they're
me.
like, why is mom so mad?
Yeah,
Or like, why is dad so mad?
why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Mom's mad, dad's mad, she's mad.
You know, one time, Kaylani, I'll go back to the questions in a second. Kaylani threw like cereal all over in the kitchen, and I like yelled at her. I was like, why would you do that? Like, I was just trying to get like an answer from her, like on why she would do that. And I wanted to see like if she needed something or whatever. But I wasn't like yelling. I was just kind of like being very like,
Patient.
no, with Kaylani, I was just being more like, I think I was like a little bit frustrated, and I was just like talking to her like, what do you need? What do you want? Like, why would you do that? And Akila goes, Mom, why are you so mad? And I was like, I'm mad because your sister spilled cereal all over the kitchen. And she goes, it's just cereal. That's when I was like, damn, she's right. It's just fucking cereal.
She called you out on it. That's funny.
I did not expect that answer from her.
That's cute.
All
Stuff
right.
like that.
Next question.
All right.
What's your top 3 pet peeves?
Damn, top 3 pet peeves.
Just in general in life,
Okay.
like,
If I'm upset, leave me alone.
okay.
That's it. If I'm upset, leave me alone. Give me some time to breathe. I hate people that smack their food.
You do.
Like if you're a kid or something, you could get a pass. But if you're a grown ass person, like
Is that why you
close
bring
your
it
mouth.
up when I do that?
Yeah, people who drive carelessly. Like if you driving and you check your phone or something, that's okay. But if we run on the freeway and it's busy and you're like all on your fucking phone trying to search shit up and text somebody back, it pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever it is.
Are you talking about me?
No, I'm talking about whoever drives. Like I'm not talking about just you. There's times where you do it. I'm just like,
You do it. You're
and I
on
do it
your
myself.
phone more
Yeah.
than me.
But then like I'll catch myself and like, okay, let me put it to the side. It's busy.
No. Like, you literally have to text that person back right
No.
then and there.
No.
I can wait a whole ass day. To
Mostly
respond
it's
to
because
somebody.
I'm putting music on and I try to find a different
That's
song
what
or
I'm trying to
something.
do. Put music on
Or
watch
YouTube
a video
podcast or something like that. All right, those are my 3.
Okay. What do you think about religions? Like, what's your...
What's my view on religions is I personally feel like a religion and all religions are tools to kind of get you to, I guess, see life or experience a spiritual awakening. But I think the twist on it is people are looking for religion for they're replacing religion with their connection with God. So instead of a religion or being religious, you should have a connection with God. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like you're not a Christian, you're a man of God. You're not a Muslim, you're a man of God. Mm-hmm. And by the way, what route you go through that, you could be a Christian or you could be a Muslim. But there's principles I think that they all carry through, and I think like it's pretty obvious, you know what I mean? And I think like prayer, deep prayer, occasionally or like frequently, I don't know, I'm gonna let them upstairs. They all carry principles, and
My leg.
I think too many people argue about it. So, and I think anything that is with man is like tainted.
You know what I heard?
Huh?
I heard that Jesus wasn't in any religion. He was just like
A non-fictional character.
trying to be like God or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
In the sense of like, you know what I mean? Like not like how Lucifer was trying to like mimic God or whatever. Not in a bad way, but like Jesus
He's trying
was,
to attain like this highest level of God on earth type thing.
Yeah, but I heard he'd never like was in a religion or anything. Like he was kind of against it.
Yeah, exactly. Like Jesus never said be a Christian or be this or be that. It's almost like laws, right? There's so many laws in America or just in the world with these countries that everybody can be protected with these laws. You only create more laws to restrict people. And I think religion is restricting people at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, do this and do that, but don't do this and don't do that and do this. And it's to the point where it's like...
And then religions are like, they kind of bicker against each other on who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah.
But
And then on top of all that, you see things as a kid going through church. But once you get out of it and you're in your adult life and you're living through life, you realize like some of the shit that you've been taught don't make sense. And it's like it's up to you to either believe certain traditions or to not believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or like to put two and two together.
Yeah.
What
Come up
makes
with your
sense,
own.
what
Yeah.
doesn't.
Be a thinker, not a follower.
Okay. What's your favorite childhood memory?
Damn, my favorite childhood memory? I don't know. It's just when I was like from like 4 to 5, 6 years old.
You came up with the one that fast?
Yeah. I used to live in this house. And just ever since I lived in that house, those were like my best memories as a kid.
Oh, so like a specific home?
Yeah. It was like the only house we lived in as a kid.
The one your dad sold?
No.
Oh.
Like before that. It's the second. We only lived in 2 houses, but...
Where do you hope to live in the next 5 years?
Oh, damn. I hope to live in Mexico. Somewhere like Southeast Asia, like Bali. Maybe like the Philippines. Maybe like somewhere like Thailand or something. Or even Japan.
So you don't have like a set place that you want to like live, like you want to just travel?
I want to live in Mexico. And speak on mi español till I become fluent. And then honestly, I'm thinking Japan. Mexico or Japan.
I really like Japan.
Yeah. I like to just
I don't know
experience the
why.
culture.
I feel like we can go to Mexico anytime, but I feel like Japan is going to be more like a...
A lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, because we both don't speak Japanese. So it's not like we
Yeah.
can live there.
Yeah. Listen, support us and subscribe to this channel and give us a like and leave a comment so we can live in Japan. It only take nothing but 5 seconds of your life.
Well, only if you really like
Yeah, only if you
the
like it.
channel.
Don't be fake. Don't subscribe and then not watch another video.
Yeah.
And just so everybody knows, it's 2:30 a.m. So if you see me yawning and my eyes getting a little heavy,
So we haven't been filming for that long. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
For this interview.
It's been like 20 minutes, 27 minutes.
Because people do like 70 questions. I only have 18.
Damn. Okay.
Okay, so how important are holidays and traditions to your family?
We grew up with Jehovah's Witnesses as Jehovah's Witnesses. We ain't celebrate shit. No, but we did birthdays and stuff every once in a while. I never really had no major birthdays and like.
Oh, that's something people don't know, like holidays and traditions and stuff. But on top of that, like they wouldn't celebrate birthdays. Like you guys weren't allowed to, right?
Yeah, you're not supposed to celebrate anything really. But
That's
like we
crazy.
just did like dinners for Thanksgiving. We did Thanksgiving dinners.
Yeah.
We didn't do like no Christmases. Like my grandparents bought me Christmas presents when we were younger, and that was it. And then birthdays, not every birthday, but like once every couple of years we did some birthdays.
Yeah.
Well, like me being young, like my first like 6 birthdays we did stuff. But like after that, not really.
I'm sure someone out there can relate to that.
I think it's another thing too. Like parents, like my parents used the excuse of like no birthdays because we're Jehovah's Witnesses, just to not throw a fucking birthday. You know what I mean?
All right, hold on. Okay. We're
But
almost done.
but what I think about it, I think that it's good to have birthdays and stuff like that. But I think there's some truth to it. Like you gotta see why do people do Christmas? Like they said, it's when Jesus was born, but
It's
everybody
not.
knows that's not when Jesus was fucking born. They didn't even have the Gregorian calendar back then. So
You know what's weird is that like after having kids, it weirds me out like having these like mythical
traditions.
people like Santa Claus.
Yeah,
I don't know the whole background on Santa Claus or whatever, but like stuff like that.
during
or, like,
Christmas,
Halloween, like ghosts and like
goblins and shit and witches and shit.
yeah, I don't know. That stuff weirds me out
Yeah,
now.
there's an energy to it, and you gotta like
It's like there's like a deeper
cause and root.
story or something to it. We only have 3 more questions.
Okay, let's get them.
What do you think the most important element is in maintaining a relationship?
The most important element in maintaining
Like
a
if you had to
relationship
pick just one that is like,
is communication.
that's what you think.
It's communication.
So where's yours? I'm just kidding.
Quick happen. I used to be bad at communicating. Well, it's not that I used to be bad. It's just people have a different way to communicate.
Yeah, everybody.
And you got to
communicates
understand how your partner communicates so you can communicate to them. You know what I mean? And I think I communicate differently too. And a lot of times you don't understand me, but it's because you're used to the way you communicate. It's almost like, this is how I would explain it. It's like you should still communicate to your partner in a way that you would communicate to somebody who doesn't speak the same language as you, right? As in, like, if you spoke Spanish and I just spoke English and we live with each other, I would have to do little gestures or do little things to kind of get you to understand. You know what I mean? Like, I overly express myself to, like, get you to understand. You know what I mean? And I think that we kind of just assume, like, oh, this is obvious. You should understand what I'm talking about. When in reality,
do you think
don't.
I need to do that more, or do you think, like, do you think I need to just overly express myself more?
In perspective, like, not everything. Some things are, I get, you know what I mean? Other things that if we're having a hard time coming to common ground, then you need to overly express yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's a key thing right there, so write that one down.
What would you have done differently if you could have a do-over in our relationship? Or would you have done anything differently?
What would I have done differently if we have a do-over in a relationship? Is to really just start on YouTube and stuff sooner. Like,
That's a good one.
I feel like the online presence is like, I always compare it to real estate. And if you would have bought a house in 2005 or multiple
can't even talk
houses
about
in
that right
2005, you would be doing really good in life right now.
Yeah.
So I think, like, online, if you establish yourself online now, by 2035, 2033, it's going to be exponential.
Yeah.
So I think that's, like,
Isn't that crazy though,
only thing.
the amount of like inflation that's going on right now?
yeah, it gives me a headache. It gives me a headache.
I feel like
Thinking
that's all
about
I have to say.
it. Yeah.
All right. Last question. If you got $1 billion tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
like what would you do with it? What would you think your life would be like?
Damn. If I had $1 billion tomorrow, I always feel like, what's the point of working? You know what I mean? But I'm not somebody who lives my life without purpose. So I think obviously we all work to obtain money, so we can like have an influence and do things and change people's lives. But if I'd have won $1 billion, obviously I would invest it into myself and to you, like having multiple businesses. Obviously talk to like financial advisors and stuff too.
Damn.
Then I would go to all of my family members and be like, hey, you got like 2 weeks to come up with a business idea. Not even 2 weeks. You just got some time to come up with a business idea. And everybody who has legit business ideas is getting approved, and I'm going to fund it, and we're going to get our own family thing going on.
That's pretty good,
Yeah.
babe.
And then obviously I would buy everybody a house and car and shit. You would be set.
Yeah.
And it would probably be like a 60 mine. The house is 60% mine and 40% yours.
What?
Yeah, I'm not buying them a house to put in their name. Because if I buy them a house, a nice house, you're sitting on $500,000 and you just sell a house, you don't appreciate it. Or you let the house go and it's bad and it's fucked up.
Well, you could have a contract to say like if, but you're giving them that house.
Yeah, you could live in it. It's yours. I'll give you a car too. So the car is all
What
yours.
if they want to pass it down to their kid?
Okay, then they
It's
can
not
pass it
really
down to their
theirs.
kids, exactly. But I'm saying if it goes into the wrong direction, then I'm able to take the house back. You can put your kids into the trust and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. But like, yeah, if you can go sell the house, like if I set you up and you blow everything off and you try to sell your house,
Yeah.
no, that's all right. Going back to what I was saying, microphone checker. Yeah, if I buy you a house and I feel like you're responsible with it, I should be able to get it back from you. And then besides that, I'd be a man on a mission to just like find my highest self on earth, even though that is what's it called now?
The main goal.
Yeah, but I think I'd be able to have more. I'd be able to do things I want to be able to do. Like if I come across somebody, and like I see this person's a good person, and I see like they're trying in life and this and that, like bro, I might write you a $50,000 check or some shit. You know what I mean? Be like, there you go, bro. Like this is what I can offer for you financially. And
So those are all the questions I have for you for today for this interview. So we're gonna end it off here, and because it's almost 3 in the morning. So if you guys want to see more or
Jordan.
like us as a couple together, just like the video. That way we know like that's what you guys want to see.
leave a comment too. Let us know what was your favorite question, or if there's something that we said that might have sparked some curiosity.
Yeah. I am 38 weeks pregnant now, so I'm going to be having more videos out of like the newborn stages and like all of that. And I'm going to try to have a video of like the first 24 hours with the newborn, so that'll be coming up. But yeah, just like, subscribe.
If you want to see
it.
more, subscribe. See you later. Toodles.
Toodles. All right, babe. My belly needs